Okay, so who's going to give the recap?
I think I can do it.
Okay.
From what I remember, last thing we did was attack a spider cave.
Yep.
And I think that was about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We came back and got paid for everything.
Oh yeah, and that we got that as well, yeah.
Well, we also ran into that the wood elf.
Yep.
Oh right, yeah, we did. Really OP wood elf.
The huntress,
Ravanna.
protector, or not protector, but he hunts and protects in the woods.
Okay, so we're in Meriton. Wrath, what time of day would we gotten back?
You would have gotten back around the evening and get paid. Upon awakening the next day, you basically find out that Tyraneus is not present. He was called off, asked you to wait for an entire day, so he could do a simple chore in the meantime. That evening he returns home, he returns to Meriton. The following morning all of you see each other again.
Okay.
So you basically had one entire day of more or less spending in Meriton. Is there anything you would have wanted to do during that time period? Gumby, you're still not in roll 20.
Yeah, I had to sign up because I only saw Toby in there still. So I'm like, what? I'm just
I would
back
have.
in.
I wouldn't have done anything too specific. I probably would have just done a vigorous workout session, and then I would have gone talk to the dwarf smith. You know, just a little bit.
What would you speak about him?
Just if he's not too busy, which I assume he probably is. I mean, I'd probably just say hello, greetings and stuff, and I don't know, I guess it wouldn't work out too long, so if he needed an extra hammer or something, I'd help out for a couple hours.
He definitely appreciates your help. He is indeed quite busy, although he has been less busy than before. You also gain news now that you are at Meriton and actually taking your time, that a portion of the army has been recalled to their home city.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder the why. Army is, of course, the army of Himera. All in all, news has spread around that Himera has become quite a mess. The news that you hear is that there have been riots. The riots got out of hand pretty badly. There are snippets of information that you hear. Most of them sound ridiculous, especially since you came from Himera and know what started the riot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, us.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't so much. I guess we did kind of start it.
Yeah, you did start.
We were kind of like that inadvertent spark that, like, it didn't mean to start a fire, but it did.
And boy, did it burn. From what you gather over the entire day, and that's between Dolos, Drake, and Gumby, you gather that the higher area, the noble area, the inner wall area, is almost fully destroyed. No building is left standing.
Okay.
There is one building left in that area.
Uh-huh.
It's a cathedral.
Okay.
It stands high and mighty. The docks are almost fully in shambles.
They destroyed the docks? Oh, that's gonna suck for them.
Yeah, they
there goes all their money.
They ran into immediate food problems because of the riots. and in the lower districts, the closer you get to the... Well, that's interesting. My internet went out on my desk. Oh, it's back again. Huh.
You
That's interesting. In any case, the lower districts, the poorer district has been largely destroyed. The closer you get to the inner wall, the more there has been destroyed. The arena is gone. Well, it's not gone, but it's not usable.
It looks like a modern day Coliseum.
Yeah,
Pretty
much.
bad shape.
With a little bit more smoke.
Yep.
The courthouse, the barracks, same thing. And there have been numerous deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know what Drake's going to do. Gumby, Dolos, anything you wish to do within that single day?
Steal?
What a
kind
surprise!
of want to shop around, but I don't remember how much the the breastplate.
It costs 400.
No, I still owe you
100.
100, so I can pay that off, or I can keep saving for the breastplate.
If you'd like, I could give you the money for the breastplate.
I think last time we the two of you were kind of like, better save up for the breastplate first and pay later.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what the two have decided.
I could absolutely I can absolutely help you towards doing that with a little interest.
He said it's 300 or 400?
I believe it's 400. How long?
Okay, so
I
you can,
think that would be correct.
and you would charge 10% again?
Yeah, I'd owe you. I'd have to give you like another 300. So pretty much.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, so that could work.
Yeah, the breastplate is 400. How long would it take to get the breastplate made, Wrath?
From scratch?
Well, it'd probably have to be. I don't imagine there's many halfling.
Yeah, that's the problem. It would take more than a day.
Yeah. Well, could we get an estimate?
Around a week of work will be put into it. It'll probably take along the sides of 10 days because of the workload.
Okay. Is it something that I could maybe help in the making of to make it go faster?
You could help, definitely, but it won't necessarily go faster. Mostly because you are
Very novice.
unknown. Yeah, you are a novice. You are unknown with the making of breastplates, and you're in the middle of a military camp. So a lot of the work is for the military continuously, and during the day you can also see that the scouts are going out, scouts are returning, groups are going out, they are returning, that sort of thing.
Well, we could always hold off on that for now.
That's true. Okay.
Gumby,
Mm-hmm.
there is one small thing for you. Well, semi-small. During your day of rest, it's not necessarily a cleric, it's a monk, person of the faith, comes towards you. He says, I assume you are Gumby?
I am.
I have a message for you. As he goes around in the saddlebags on his horse, and he retrieves a round stone. It's opaque, I guess you should call it. It's white, you can see through it basically.
Okay.
He kind of hands it to you. Do you take it?
So he says he has something from.
It's a message.
He has a message.
Yeah, a message,
Oh, so
and then
just-
he
It's a stone. It's
He
a
gives you the
sending
stone.
stone, probably.
Yeah. So. Okay.
So
I take
the moment you touch the stone, you can And it's like a Star Wars hologram. There's like a little image of a guy popping out of it.
Okay.
He says, they have found you. That's good news.
Wait, that's what he says or it says?
That's what the image in the stone
Okay,
says.
yeah. Okay.
Or more or less above the stone hovering.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Hamlin Sen. I am a paladin. And I am currently in the control of the mess that's called Himera. I have heard news from all around. I take it you are the halfling that started the riots? Quote unquote.
I didn't start them.
Then please tell me what happened.
There was a fight going on in the arena, and somebody had been, so he said, unfairly accused of committing a crime, so they threw him into the arena in order to prove his innocence. And he won, and then somebody asked what would happen. Yeah, somebody asked what would happen to the accuser. And then from there, everybody just started getting angry.
And this someone was? And you can you can
me,
see him looking at you, and he has like a slight grin on his face.
It wasn't
Gumby wasn't the first person to shout it out.
I mean, 100% on.
It wasn't Gumby. Gumby was not the first person to shout it out. He did kind of shout it out, but he didn't start it.
Yeah, I was not the first. Well, I don't tell him this.
Yeah.
But I say I wasn't the person that shouted.
Mm-hmm. Well then, if you
What,
were
you want me
or
to do
not,
like a persuasion roll or something? Because I'm telling the truth.
no, he kind of looks at you. He says, "If you were or were not the one who started this, is really not here or there. It had to happen. The thing what I am more problem with, I have more problem with, is that you knew it was happening, and still you left the city."
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I tried to calm the crowd down, but at that point they were so crazy that they wouldn't listen to me.
And yet
I
you
tried-
could have stayed. You could have tried more instead of going out of the city.
This is true.
He then looks at you. He says, "I'm in charge right now of Himera, and by all my information, you have kind of a small debt to pay. Well, the riots were not your fault, or not completely, at least. You could and should have stayed to help out."
I never. If I had known that I was supposed to stay, I would have.
It's more of a
I'm
moral
sorry that I
obligation.
didn't. Yeah, I guess that's true. So.
Which is in my mind is
also I had a
very
moral
meh.
obligation to. I had a moral obligation to bring justice to the accused party.
and get them out of the city.
Yeah.
The accused one was in the hands of the gods already. He won. Which means that the gods wanted him to win. He was free, he didn't need your help. The city did.
But justice itself was not served.
I'm not going to speak about this. Not right now.
Yeah, if
The
I'm talking to
fact-
Superior, I probably won't talk. I would probably wouldn't be talking back either.
The fact of the matter is, you are going to repay this. And in the meantime help the faith, which is more important. And which is also interesting for you perhaps. You will also serve justice. He then shows a it's not necessarily it's more of a flickering image. It says, "A man, one meters, 75. Shortcut, well-kept, brown hair. Human. He listens to the name Buem Zek Zeri.
Buem Zek Zeri. Yep, but I need a spelling one on that one. Humling Zen I could get, but what?
There you go.
Great.
This
Man,
man,
for a human, he's got a weird name.
this man led the guard in the city. He was corrupt, as most of the city was. He got away. We need someone to track him down and bring him to justice.
You mean like bring him to you for a trial or to, yeah.
Whatever
Or eliminate
methods
him.
you seek necessary, you deem necessary.
I will
We
pray for
prefer
guidance.
him alive. But we also know that some are not to be taken alive.
He's a human, 1.75 meters, you said?
Yeah, 1.75 meters, he's slim built. He has short, well-kept brown hair. By my latest knowledge, he went north from Himera, and he never entered the city of Vasiliki.
Okay.
This is about all we know, and all I can give you.
How soon would you want me to...
As soon as possible.
Okay.
If you do this correctly, many more things will be given to you. Assignments given by me in the good of the faith. And of course, later down the line, you will also be rewarded for good service.
Is that rewarded monetarily implied? I know I'm not there or anything. I'm just asking them to clarify. Does that comes off as at all, or is it just a moral good reward?
I actually need a BRB. So, go ahead and tell Golf the details. I'll BRB. It should just be a minute.
There are no further details given about what type of reward it would be. In all honesty, given that he is a cleric, he probably thinks of rewards as either goods or rewards that the gods give him. Which can of course be monetary, but it's not set in stone.
Okay. Well. And I would assume he'd come and tell us about it, because that would require some help from us. So, we have two options. We can either head down south and explore the route. Well, he said he didn't appear in, he said he headed north, but there's two ways he could go north. Does that mean that he could have headed up to Amida, or he disappeared somewhere along the path to, Vasiliki?
They said he never entered Vasiliki. So that could either mean he disappeared along the path, or he actually never took that path and took another road.
To Amida.
Perhaps. Or the giant ape that's still on the screen.
Yeah.
Bye, ape.
Yeah, we solved it.
Like, cause I'm... I mean, like, that's not a lot to go on. The continent's pretty darn big. And we have literally no other information, nothing else was given. Like, known associates
No.
he could run to.
This was all the information they had to give. Which is part of the problem. Which is also the reason why there hasn't been given a specific time period completed.
Okay,
Just that would
so
be
So
Yeah, go ahead, fill me in.
Here's the thing: is it's going to be really hard to find this person, and the longer we wait, the harder it's going to be. So if we're going to do this, we probably should do it more along the lines of now. I guess we could just travel back to Amida. We got some stuff we need to do. Didn't we get some? Did we get anything that needs to be identified? I don't remember. Didn't we find a couple potions or something?
I think we did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and I have like one unknown gem.
Yeah, I've also one unknown gem, or just a gem.
That's from the spiders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got like 2 potions or something?
Yeah, 2 potions and 3 unknown gems. In combination with 2,600 copper, 800 silver, and 80 gold.
Alright, so let's head back to Amida. We can get those identified, my sister can identify them, and we can go and we'll ask around about this name subtly, but like I don't know. That's really not a lot to go on. What do you guys think?
I'm fine either way. I don't mind a little adventure, so.
Okay, I guess we'll just head back to Amida. How much feed do we have?
We got 5 days worth.
For 2 horses?
Yes.
You might get another 5 days worth? For 2 horses, so 10 things.
Yeah, I think that was 5 silver? Or
Yes.
10 silver?
5 silver. I think they're 5 copper for feed.
That's right. Okay. So, yep, no problem.
Okay. And Wrath, I guess we'll go ahead and head back to Amida.
Okay. By horseback, you will leave the... First off, the first thing in the morning, you buy the horse feed. Tyraneus, you are now with the party. You haven't yet spoken of what happened. If you want to do that, you can do that now.
I'm
If
not asking.
You can do that later.
On the road, I'll tell them what happened.
Go ahead, because they don't know.
What? Shouldn't we see if we get any time we have to fight any mobs through the night, or?
Well,
You can roll once, but first make the conversation anyway.
Okay, well, I just let them know that the druid that they know, Sarsalar, told me of a event that happened in the woods that he wanted to investigate. All the animals kind of left area, and so we went there, and we found that something had disturbed the area, and we were confronted by some drow. One quite powerful.
Okay.
And
Sheesh, that's stupid.
they were wearing rings that were, I guess, connected with Green Dragon. And there was a potential, at least as far as my character assumes, that there were 2 green dragons involved, potentially the 2 green dragons that we saved and gave back to its mother.
or father. I don't remember the dragon ever like having a specific gender that was.
No, that's true. That's true. Anyway, and then I came back. Actually, the other thing I forgot. Sorry. Where we fought the drow, we found an unconscious Ravana, and we brought her back to Merton, and left her there. She was unconscious when I left her there.
Oh,
On Ravana?
as in
At the house of
That's
the bird.
Okay.
as in the ranger.
Yes.
Oh, well, have we already left, or did she not
Technically,
wake up?
yes.
Did she not wake up
I
during
missed
that
the last
day?
few minutes.
Did she not wake up during that day? that we were there.
we
Day
tra-
off was
we-
the day that he was out.
yeah.
Plus, we traveled through. He had I forget what it's called, but we traveled through a tree. From one tree to another to get there and get back. So it
Dang,
wasn't
how
fast.
powerful is this druid? He wasn't this powerful when we
He's
fought in the
pretty
war.
Yeah.
He's gotta be like level 13 at least.
At least 9.
Are you tapping your fingers against the table or something?
Yeah, what is happening? Hello.
Yes.
You're
What are you
making
doing?
noise.
Am I?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's like creaking noise.
either you're
really?
tapping or whatever, I don't know. It's like a woodpecker is in your house.
Is it still going on?
Not really.
No, not now. Now
Yes, it is.
Anyhow,
So we've
I
already
have no idea what it is.
Neither
It
do
must
we.
be the ship you're on, kind of moving to the wave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice and
Oh.
calm.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm really surprised. So I say to Ty, like, if she was unconscious, I'm really surprised you didn't have our cleric, take a look at her. I sure would have liked to.
Well, I tried to heal her, and it didn't do much. So I forget how she was injured.
Was it poison?
Possibly, but my poison healing wouldn't have helped.
You had resist poison that cures all poison, but whatever.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't know what it was. I couldn't heal her, other
Oh.
than slightly.
Well, shoot, should we turn back? Like, I assume we haven't traveled too long. Should we turn back? and have the
You have
cleric
like
look at it?
traveled for about a half an hour.
Should we travel back and let our cleric take a look at her? Like, was she really bad, or would it look like she'd be okay? What was the situation?
She was unconscious and had been possibly fighting the dragons and had been injured. The druid seemed to think it was a good place to drop her off with the was it sheriff or the whoever was
No,
in
you
charge?
dropped the other guy off at the sheriff, and he took her to his house.
Right.
Sorry, my mistake.
Right. So now I'm kind of worried for another reason. I think maybe we should go back and just check up on her.
What, at the druid house?
Is she at the druid house or is she at the commander's house?
Druid.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Yeah, no, I misunderstood. So no, she's fine with the druid.
Okay.
The druid lucky.
Because the druid knows healing stuff. I'd assume she'll be okay. So I guess
It's out of our hands either way.
Okay, I guess we'll just continue on because a druid who can transport you through trees probably knows like greater restoration and stuff. So she'll probably be fine. So, okay.
That was the impression I got. Yeah.
I know for a fact, actually, that that's the case. Because I think the traveling through trees is a 7th level spell.
It's not.
It's
It's
not?
not a 7th. I think it's a 5th.
5th, yeah.
Is it 5th? Oh, okay.
Tree
think-
stripe. I
Yeah.
think it's called.
I can't wait till you get that one. By the way,
Me
you
too.
should start.
very useful.
You should start memorizing the trees now. While we're here. So you looked at trees in Meriton and Amida.
Instead
Yeah,
of
it's a
Tifa,
fifth
should be
level.
taking tree samples.
Yeah.
You basically only have to memorize where certain sized trees are.
Yeah, you kind of have to get familiar with the tree, like hug it,
Which is
Stroking it.
kind of
which
the
is
druid
what you
way
normally
anyway.
do. So it's fine.
I did acquire a unique ability where once a week I can talk to plants.
Oh,
It doesn't cost a spell.
oh,
Once a
wow,
week?
Yeah, once a week.
that's cool.
What do they talk about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, plants don't have an intelligence. How do they talk?
Very carefully.
They are granted intelligence by the spell.
Oh,
Ah.
They are granted temporarily intelligence.
but if they didn't have intelligence, in the past, could they even recall the past?
It is stated in the spell that they know about what happened in their area.
That's
They do.
interesting.
It's more of their intelligence is transformed so they can actually communicate towards us.
Okay.
And they can follow simple commands.
And that's as well.
Like, don't move.
They'll follow that pretty easily.
Alright, I guess we'll just keep going then. Should take about 2 days.
Yeah, the first you can roll for the first day. While you are on the move, there are still a couple of things in the back of your mind. One of the more important ones is a report that you heard not too long ago.
Okay.
Which makes you kind of not really at ease on the road more. It was the report that smaller villages have been attacked continuously
By orcs.
by raiders. It's uncertain if they were orcs or any other thing.
Man, we live in a great time period. It's just like
Yeah,
Lots of conflicts.
lots of conflicts and
it was worse 100 years ago.
sure, but at least we had in between 100 years there was kind of like a lull, right?
Yep. And you came back right at the moment where everybody was like, "Huh, you know the thing war?
it's
pretty interesting."
It's like a canker sore. It's fine, but then it flares up all of a sudden. It hurts like a.
Yeah.
Anyway. The heck is that noise, Ada?
Sorry, those are my blinds.
Oh,
Really?
I thought you were
Shake
playing
it,
with the little kid train that goes boom 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 boom.
Yeah,
boom, that pops
something.
like every time the wheels turn.
No.
Okay. So nothing happens then?
No, the first day nothing happens. Your connection with Rita is still fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you were wondering about that.
Nope. I mean, I'm not gonna bother her too much.
Boy, what's wrong today?
I just switched from my desktop to laptop.
Okay,
Everything should be fine now.
we'll see.
So that day goes fine.
The second day goes by fine as well. As you arrive in Amida during the late midday, early evening.
Okay. I want to go get my my money. I want to turn in that gem and get my money, so I'm not carrying so many coins. So, what is that gem worth?
It's just a very basic gem worth 25.
25. Okay.
Each of them is the same worth.
Okay. I gotta. So we'll do with the exchange. 17 platinum minus 150 gold. That's 20 gold.
Oh shit. I need to
2 more platinum.
change my gold into platinum because I can't fill it in my. It doesn't fit.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I'm exchanging as well.
Anyone can do that right now.
Okay, I'll do that too.
Since you're in
Do
this
you want
city.
me? Golf for now? Do you want me to pay you back the 100 GP that I owe you?
Nope.
1 plat is 10
Okay.
gold, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I've got way too much copper. Way too many copper pieces.
Yeah, I know.
everything.
So it's 100 copper for a gold. So that's 6 gold, 6 silver.
27.
What am I gonna do when I get 999 platinum?
I think if you enter 1,000, it'll auto-adjust.
It depends on the program.
It does
Really?
for a while.
Because whenever I try to click the 4th number, it won't let me.
Interesting. Well, when you reach 999 platinum, you'll probably just have to
Spend it.
Start spending.
yeah, spend it.
Because that's a
No,
lot of
I'm
money.
becoming a hoarder.
Weren't you already?
Worse?
Worse hoarder.
Alright, I gotta get rid of this letter of recommendation from my log. 'Cause I don't have that anymore.
Correct.
Oh,
The only one who actually has a letter of recommendation at this moment is Tyraneus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Yuma still has one. It's just she's not with the party.
Yeah.
Alright, so otherwise I'm gonna have my sister identify those potions. Because last time we didn't identify the potions, someone almost died.
Yeah, so when you enter there to identify the potions, she looks at you.
I waved my hand.
She's like, where is it?
Where's what?
Identify, where the fuck is
It's
identify?
a pre-level 1.
Oh, it's a ritual.
Yeah,
There we
she
go.
does a ritual, it's fine.
That's why. Oh yeah, it does matter. She's like, alright, we have done it a couple of times for you now.
Mm-hmm.
And
gotta
while
pay.
Auntie has money, this is getting insane. Pearls don't fall out of the sky,
they don't, it's not consumed. She only has to have the one, and then it's good.
Yeah, but she doesn't have it anymore.
Oh.
Why would she get rid of it?
Can you just
I don't
borrow
know.
Auntie's? There's no way Auntie doesn't have hers. That's a very important spell for her.
She kind of looks at you, she says, you know what, you get your own pearl for this. I'm gonna use my pearl for your stupid spells.
What? What's wrong? How have you messed up your relationship with your family so much?
She's just this isn't her, this is Wrath.
She is just annoyed at continuously having her brother show up at the house where she is studying so she can just examine his stuff for him.
Sigh, what happened to the little sister that used to always adore me?
She grew up.
Exactly.
So you're saying grown-ups are, sour?
Yep! Look at old people.
I don't know. Mom and Dad seem fine.
Yeah, but your mother is young for an elf.
This is, that's not wrong. Oh, by the way, Wrath made me roll my mother's hotness.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
And I rolled
Oh, yeah, I have a crush now.
and I rolled a 19, so...
Oh,
So,
she's an elf. She automatically gets like a +10.
No, it's like a 5 for an elf is
Yes.
like a 10 for a human, or if not higher. So she is drop dead gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
A real princess, so to say.
Yep.
Mhm.
In any case.
Yeah, so does she really want me to go? I'll say I'll buy it, but the pearl belongs to me. You can use it and you
Bye.
can keep it. Okay. And I'll spend 10 platinum, darn it, to go get a pearl.
You basically go to the first store, actually go to the place where you just traded in money, etc.
Yeah. Say now he.
I give Drake 3 plats.
Oh.
Why?
Why?
I don't know, because this is like a team thing.
Okay. I don't refute it. Trust me.
Ooh, shiny things.
And that means I get to keep more of my shiny things.
Yeah.
So
You know what? I'm taking a bet now.
you return with the pearl,